Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? It's your girl, Stephanie Robles, again, and we are going to dive into the vault. Second part to the series. Today, we actually dipped a pinky toe into the vault, and the correlation that it has, that for some odd reason, for a long time, I felt inadequate. I felt like there was something wrong with me. Why didn't my biological father want me? Why didn't anybody want me in that matter? And I always thought that there was something wrong with me. Maybe, what did I do wrong? What did I, this, that, and the third? And you know what? Come to find out, I kind of had to learn on my own that there was nothing wrong with me. The things that he did do not reflect on me. And in my own way, I am definitely a victim too. I'm definitely a victim of that, a survivor of those abuses. And she asked me, where do I have that? There's two responses that people have. There's the flight or fight response. Some people will fly, they'll just run away from it all, or some people will stand up and fight. And I have definitely always been one of those people that I will fight back. And I want to say, because of my mother, that she was definitely one of those that held me and told me, you can't do anything about what happened to you. So what are you going to do with it? It's not about what happens to you, it's how you react to it. And you cannot let somebody push you or make you feel inadequate or make you feel wrong, because it's not your fault that this happened. Or that abuse happened. It's not your fault that you were taken advantage of, or that all of this happened. It's not your fault. What you can do is no more back doors, basically. And back doors are the excuses that we give ourselves. If we set, maybe, to put it in blatant terms, a back door is the excuse that you give yourself sometimes to not do something. So, this is my excuse to make sure that I do the work that I need to do. How do I turn a negative into a positive? By showing up and talking about it and expressing it. That's my way of turning it into a positive. No back door is basically me just saying, okay, I'm gonna go do something, and then say, well, you know what, I don't have time. Life got busy. There's no internet. I can't afford this. I can't do that. There's always an excuse to justify a reason why you can't do it. And then suddenly that back door becomes bigger and bigger, and then you just continually run to it, and you never fix the problem, because the problem stays present. It's always there. Someone once told me that if you have a goal for something, you have to write it down. Put it in writing. Put it in writing, to put it down on paper, because if you don't write it down, it's not a goal, and it's not a non-negotiable for yourself. And only you yourself know what type of standard of living you want to create for yourself. You have to start speaking into existence what you want for your life to be. In order for you to do that, you start writing it down on paper. You look at it every day. Every day I get up, and I tell myself, no back doors, no more back doors, no more holding back. Do things that scare you, that you're afraid of, confronting. Do things to push yourself out of your comfort zone, because that is where you're going to find your strength. That, to me, means no back doors. And me confronting this huge vault that I have is extremely scary. Because there are sometimes it definitely puts me in a mind funk a little bit. Because you don't realize how much of a hold that has on your life. But you know what? I can leave it there. I can leave it there. I could put it somewhere and don't touch it and just go about my day. Because I'm stronger than that. You overcome these obstacles and it shows you how strong you really are as a person. Because you're confronting them and you're dealing with them out front and in the open. And that's what's important. That you realize no matter how many times somebody tried to break you, how many times what happened to you in your life, it didn't break you. You were strong enough to stand up and pick yourself up and not go to a drastic measure where maybe you could have hurt yourself or hurt that person. Because I know a lot of people that have hurt themselves because of what they've been through. And they're not here today. But I still am. And this isn't supposed to be a woe is me type of video. This is real, and this is my process on how to deal with it. So I'm gonna apologize. I don't mean to get emotional about that. But if you survive any type of trauma like that, it does kind of affect you. Because sometimes you don't even realize that you are one until, oh wow, so that's what that is. And you talk about that. Those are raw, real emotions that you push down and you suppress in order to have that strength or that facade. And talking about it brings it to the forefront. And the only way that anybody can change something is by talking about it. And shedding light on it. As I always say, shedding light on it. And she asked me another question. She was like, what do you want to be remembered for? And in Stephanie fashion, yeah, I want to light this world on fire. That's what I want to be remembered for. Confronting my fears, my own demons, and helping others do the same. Because when we're able to confront those issues that we have problems with, whenever we're able to go through those problems and those issues, those obstacles, you're living a fearless life. And you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Because when you have no fear, hashtag no fear, you're fearless and you can do anything. You will be amazed and surprised when you flip that switch of acknowledgement and that mindset change. The way your life is going to change when you start confronting your fears. And it's almost like you're pushing back. Like somebody is that secret, that weight is pushing on you, and it's trying to push you back to go back into this submissive state. Because that's what it is. It's a submissive state. Because it's a secret. It's like a choke collar on you. And you're pushing back because you're saying something. You're doing something. Every little day, something that you do, or go out on a limb and talk about things that you didn't even know. The mind is such a powerful thing that it will actually protect itself, and you will forget the trauma that you dealt with, whatever that may be. And you won't know that you went through that trauma until you start talking about it and opening up. And even your mind will protect itself so that you don't have to suffer. That's how strong you are as a human being, as we all are as a human being. So if you think you're not strong enough, or you don't think you have the backbone, or you don't think you can possibly do anything in your life, man, you're just underestimating yourself. Stop holding on to that back door of negativity, that back door that you can't do this, back door that you're never gonna amount to nothing. Whoever that was that told you all of that junk, all of it, they're liars. Go out here and rock this world the way that you're supposed to live it, the way you're supposed to rock it and enjoy it. Whatever keeps you holding on, that hope, that faith in something, whatever you choose to believe in, or that keeps your heart going when you don't think you can go any longer, hold on to that. Because I promise, and I'm telling you, all those people that try to hold you back or kind of keep you in that choke collar, they just don't want you to shine. And then you start believing it. It's funny how that cycle continues, that you start believing what people tell you to. And it's not true. Once you start confronting that fear is when you're able to break out of those bonds and set this freaking world on fire. You're able to set this world on fire. Never doubt that you do not have the strength to do what you need to do in your life. Because you do. And the only way you're going to do it is #no backdoors. Once you don't have that back door, you can kick that, I don't want to curse, in and take the world by storm. Like you were meant to do. And literally, it's so appropriate because it's storming here in Clarksville. So I hope you guys have a great, amazing, strong, powerful day. If y'all are feeling me on this, # no backdoors, you guys, because that's what we do. When you put it down on paper, you write it down somewhere, you speak it into existence and repeat it every day of your life, you're going to see how amazing your life is going to change once you start doing that. All right, guys, I'm going to go and enjoy my family and hug my mom and enjoy the kids. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay dry, people. Shine happy. Bye.